Hey Cancer, this is Isel, the Altruistic Mystic. Um, I've already shuffled your cards and actually put them out. I wanted to mention that in this reading, just because, here, let me fix this a little bit. I wanted to mention that just because I do this on my phone, and so it's taking a longer time to upload. Like, it takes like almost 3 hours just to upload a video, you know? So, like, from making it to the whole process. So I'm just going to bypass that because it seems to cut out like 10 minutes, actually, oddly enough. But let me go ahead and walk you through this. This is a love and relationship reading for the sign of Cancer for the beginning of September, 1st to the 15th, 2018. So it's interesting because it's like the energy that you have here is I pull overall energies for all the readings and then I get into the rest of it. But this is really nice. This is really nice. And after like Scorpio and Pisces reading, holy moly, like stick to this. You have the Six of Cups with the Hierophant. I very much feel that this is somebody coming back from the past, and I know that that is just like the epitome. Everybody's going to say that, but this is somebody coming back from the past offering you a level of commitment. I don't think that this is necessarily an energy, though, where it's like being with this person was tumultuous and hard, and like, you know, the world was falling apart. Like, I don't feel that at all, actually, here. What I feel is more so an energy of where this person had to take some time away for themselves to like kind of situate themselves, to stabilize their energy a little bit, you know, and it gave you some time to take care of yourself as well. You know, I think that this person is somebody that you've known for a fair amount of time. And, you know, they've been in your life, in and out of your life, and not in a negative way. They've just, you know, it's like you've known them for, it could be since childhood. It could be you've known them for years, you know. However it is, though, this person is somebody who is, they care about you and they want to make sure that everything is going to go smoothly. So at the... It's like Jenga over here. Well, at the base of the reading, we have the Nine of Cups. So, yeah, emotional fulfillment, but I think also like, you know, stabilization in emotional energy. And I think it's like the timing is right. I don't feel that this is something very much where like you are so like shaken or off guard or off put at all. I think this is more about kind of like, yeah, I get it. Like I'm on the level with you. I'm on the level with you. I feel that I might call this reading on the level, you know. It's like you're on the level with each other. You're up front with each other. You're recognizing that this is a good situation. I don't feel that this is a negative thing. For this Nine of Cups, you know, we have the Chariot and the Princess of Wands, so the Page of Wands. So this is moving forward in a direction that you actually feel passionate about, you know. You feel that there's an energy here that warrants allowing growth to happen, allowing... I feel emotional resonance. There's an energy here where emotional resonance is something that is actually of, it's on the table, it's stable. Yeah, and it feels good. It feels like this person is coming back to you with an energy of like, hey, I'm good now, I did it. What did they do? It's like they stabilized money, they stabilized themselves for some reason. It's like they wanted to do something. It could be in regard to work, or it could be in regard to a path that they were just really wanting to experience in life. This person also may have like just been somebody in your life where they were doing their own thing, and whatever that they were incorporated into brought them a fair amount of joy, you know, and it feels like they're in a good place to be able to offer you something, and like they're I don't think they're shy about it. I don't at all. I don't think that they're shy about it at all. Because over here on top of this Nine of Cups, I don't have nails. I do rehabilitative therapy and I cannot have nails. So I'm sorry, I wish I had all the acrylic nails. That would be like my favorite thing in the world because I'm kind of a girly girl, but you know, whatever. So, you know, the Knight of Swords over here on top of this Page of Cups, which is clear communication. You know, this is upright. It doesn't have to be like harsh, you know, stabby energy. Like this is very clear communication, you know, that I feel is welcome. I feel it's well received. I think that the energy here is one of, well, you've got the Hierophant here and the this Hangman, sorry, the Hangman. And you know, honestly, I feel that like this isn't something, it's like this person is operating from a level of truth. And I think that you're like listening to them. I think what they have been doing in the past though too, as far as like what's brought them happiness, what's brought them stability, I think there's a level here of what that has been in consideration to you and where you are in your life, in your current situation, where it's actually jiving more. That's what I'm feeling right now. I feel that there's, it's like a collective energy that you have been part of. You may have also, this is for some people, you may have also been part of this situation they've been to, if it was a school, if it was some sort of like trade school or something like that, like you may have already graduated and they were behind you, or maybe you knew them through that school, or maybe they... maybe they went to that school because you did and like you told them about it, and now it's like there's something about a connection to, and that's for specific people, that's for certain people. Not everybody's gonna jive with that, I need to say that, but yeah, there could be that element too. But however it is, this person, you know, it's like the energy that they've experienced and what they've been engaged in, it's something where it's like you're able to communicate about it, you're able to talk about that and really have like some resonant input about it. It feels very solid. I'm not going on the cards here. This is all intuitive right now. You know, and there's a level of like, it's like a satisfactory give and take. And it's almost like, I'm feeling like a scholarly energy in regard to how you are, it's like the interaction between you is like a joy to experience. It's like, oh, okay, so that when this happens, this does this, or, you know, the fibula and the tibula and, you know, all of these different things in the ACL, MCL, you know, blah, 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 you know, it's like de-articulation. Like there's something there where you are able to communicate in a clear way with them. It's like you speak the same language, and you know, this person going through whatever it is that they did in the past, I think that this is really beneficial to your relationship and connection, just because it's like it highlights and points it points out different levels of connection to you, things that like normal people would have zero understanding about, but you are able to connect with them, which just solidifies the bond even more. You know, so at the bottom of the deck you have or at the bottom of the reading you have the base energy as the King of Pentacles. So, you know, again, stabilizing a situation. I feel that this is the energy of this person. You know, it's like they're solid in where they're at, and I feel you're more so solid in where you're at too. Again, I don't feel that this is an energy where you were like maimed or harmed or wounded by this person. I feel that this is a very positive person, you know. Yeah, see here at the bottom of the deck too, this is like an energy where we are amongst cohorts. I feel like this is like, this could be like school. This could be somebody that you went to school with, but what they want is a new beginning, you know, and it's going to be a communication. It's, you know, and judgment doesn't always have to be reconciliation. Judgment literally is using your judgment, using your better judgment in a situation, you know, having clear-cut communication. And, you know, too, with this, for some reason, I went into medical stuff. It's not just because I'm part of that field, but like, it feels like there's the communication here is between people who are like-minded. They kind of speak the same specific language. And so with that, sometimes they look at facts a lot, and sometimes emotions kind of get a little bit lost. And so they may be used to, or you may be used to, having communication in this way, this clear cut, like not emotionless, but like more analytical, more like, considerate of all aspects and facets of the situation, And I think it works in your favor because, it's like under that we have the Ace of Cups. It's a deciding factor into the direction that you go in with this person. Like the communication that you're able to experience here with this person is something on a level where you weren't able to do that with just, say, a lay person. And they want a beginning with you. They want something stable with you as well, But I also feel in conjunction to this could very much be somebody that you either went to school with or somebody that you met through like some sort of like educational aspect. And there's some connection to that. It doesn't have to be for everybody, but there's some connection to that. They could be an Aries. They could be a Taurus. Could be a Libra, Sag. I'm sorry, not Sag, Scorpio. Or Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer as well. But what I'm feeling is I don't think you're really hesitant to take this offer here in the near future, in the present energy. We have this Emperor. Now, I feel that this person is coming in to offer, it's like they're at a place in life where they are here. This is the Nine of Pentacles. They're at a place in their life where they're more so stable, where they are, and again, this kind of energy too is one where it's not like emotionally distracted. They have emotions, but they're more so eye on the prize. Don't steer away from the path. Like we're doing this, and this is how we do it, and there's a reason for it. And it's like we recognize that, and we recognize the process. But they're coming from a level of stability within their life where they're actually able to be solid with you on their own. And I don't think you're far off from that in regard to them. I think you're actually able to step into that type of energy on your own as well. And it works. I don't really see any problem with this. You have clear communication with this person, and, they're really coming from a place of honesty. Here, it's like in the near future, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So understanding that there's a level of progression in this, like taking the time to really build something, You have the Queen of Wands here with the Hermit. And so like, I feel too, like, you could be, this situation, like, it's almost as if like you bring out the passion in each other in a way that isn't able to be done for a lot of people, just again because you speak that strange language with each other and get each other, but also because I think the way that you consider things, the way that you are more apt to feel them, being a Cancer, there's something here that's very inviting about that. There's something here that is very healing about that energy. And it's something that is slowly nurtured. It's slowly brought to life, And I think that that's actually very positive in this, just because this person in turn, like, kind of ignites you in a way where it's like they get you more so engaged in life, but they also get you more so engaged within your creativity. It's like they spark the energy for you. There's a give and a take here. There's a lot of receptivity between the two of you. And there's things that are, it's like when you both go within yourselves, when you both dig deep within yourselves for like, this is getting hella esoteric and like in very specific in how people experience situations, but when you both go deep within yourself, the information that is come upon, the information that is unearthed once that you have, stepped out from this hermit energy, is one where you are passionate enough to, you are able to connect with each other even more so. And now these newfound understandings, these newfound messages have much more validity, much more stability. They stabilize the situation even more, because it's like you are able to understand each other on deeper and deeper and deeper levels, esoteric levels within each other. It's like one of those relationships that it's like you get each other on multiple levels. It's really, really nice. This energy that I'm feeling, though, is like almost kind of exhausting, because it's like I haven't felt it before. I don't know how to, it's not that I don't know how to feel this, I just haven't quite felt this before, and so my body's kind of like trying to acclimate to it. It's really nice. It's like a continuum of, I get you, like we get each other. It's really nice. In regard to this situation, though, like the way that it progresses is really good. It's like the next card where you're kind of at in your life right now is the World. So, a level of where it's like in the time that you've been doing you and they've been doing them, like there's been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of understanding. There's been a lot of change and shift and perception just within your life. It doesn't have to be geared towards a specific thing. You're just growing, and like I think you're at a level now in your experience in life where it's like you're better suited to be able to experience a relationship like this. That's what I'm talking about. Here, this is a new beginning being offered to you, most definitely. You have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have I think this is the Prince of the Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords. So, moving forth, being very clear about the direction that you're going in, kind of cutting away information that is no longer, it's not necessary, it's like things that gum up the works. You're not doing that, you're not moving on in a way that's confusing to you. It's like, if you're going to do this, it's going to be stable, but also in a way where it's like clarity is the stabilizing, like, guideline. It's like the guidance line. Tarot readings can be really interesting, especially like when you're doing them, because like sometimes it's like, what the fuck am I saying? Like sometimes it's just like, blah, 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 Here, what's coming towards you is the Justice card, and we have the Page of Pentacles, the Fool, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So, if this is ending up in, it could be Libra, but if this is ending up in, I feel like this could end up in marriage. This is really sweet, and this doesn't mean like this person's going to like blow into town and be like, hey, yo, Cancer, marry me. I don't think that that's going to be it. But like the way that communication is here with this person, the way that you've experienced them in your life, there hasn't been turmoil or like, issues of regret or deceit or anything like in a negatively impacting way. Like I feel like you're like, hey, this I think is what people are talking about. Like this is the type of relationship that happens. Like it's not a typical relationship, but like when it happens, it's like, oh, whoa, I better pay attention to this type of thing, and you very well may have somebody coming into your life like that. And that is also a level of divine justice. When we tend to our lives in positivity, when we tend to our lives in ways that benefit us, our education, our learning, evolution, when we evolve in this world, we raise our vibration. When we do that, we bring the vibration of those around us higher. We gravitate towards people that are going to be fitting much better within that vibratory energy. So it's not surprising that you got you have a really beautiful energy within this person coming to you and you to them, you know. I feel too, it's like whatever situation here, like concerns, you know, hopes and fears, concerns, you have the Six of Swords with the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. You know, Cancer, I don't think that, you know, I guess I want to say it's good to be cautious of things, but also like know that, you know, I feel like you're hoping that this will go really, really well. Like, I feel like you're hoping that like this is the beginning of something really solid and new. And I really feel that it is. Like, you know, this doesn't always have to mean moving away from something that was so harsh and tra-la-la-la-la. Like, this can also mean you're moving. You could physically be moving. You could be moving state, town, around the block. You know, but moving on to a new space entirely. It doesn't even have to be a physical move. It's just a move, you know. It's sometimes mental, sometimes it's physical. However, sometimes emotional. But you have the Six of Wands with this Ace of Pentacles. Like, you're moving in a direction that is very stable, you know. And I feel that if you think that something might be too good to be true, don't be scared of that. Like, give it a chance, see what's up, you know. Here at the outcome, you have the Knight of Wands, the Four of Swords, and you have the Eight of Swords. You know, I want to pull clarifiers on these two, the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords, because this is kind of like healing and like mental frustration. And I'm not quite sure why this is actually popping up here, just because it's like the way that this Knight, I wish that I had a tripod or whatever, but the way that this Knight is here, this is how it ends up looking, well, how I'm looking at it. The way that this Knight is looking at this Emperor, there's something about it that is, I guess, unsettled. And I'm kind of wondering if this is an overthinking of I feel like the communication is good. Clarify the Four of Swords for Cancer. Clarify the Four of Swords for Cancer, please. So why are you feeling like this person is lying to you? What about this person is lying to you? What are you feeling that this person is lying to you? Do you feel that this situation is, do you feel that it's not going to go in a good direction? Because it's like, I feel that this is an incredibly positive reading. They might also need to be cutting somebody out in their life, a past partner. That may be something of a concern. But it doesn't feel like it's like the end of the world. They could be cutting out a Virgo or a Pisces. But it doesn't feel, or like walking away from a situation like that, but it doesn't feel like that. I don't feel negative about this. I guess there's just an energy here of you feeling like there's something missing in communication with them. That's so strange because everything felt so on in the communication. But this is the Eight of Swords. This is like stuff that we put in our heads. This is stuff that we build up. You may need to change your beliefs about something. I don't know. For some of you, and you know, readings are malleable. For some of you, this is where somebody is coming back from the past, but you did have, and I don't feel like a crazy bad history, but like there's something here that you need to evaluate a little bit more. Use your judgment, use your intuition. For some of you, I think it's actually really good. I'm going to keep it at that, because when I say it like that, that actually feels better. Sure, that feels better, but it feels better. You know, I don't feel that this is like the harshest of energy for everybody. I feel that that is specific to somebody. Romance angels, show me the energy here. So you have chemistry and keep an open mind. This could be you overthinking this person. This a lot of the time too, I know I do that. I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I will, I'll think of, like, I'll almost like sometimes want to idealize people in certain ways. And like, I've learned not to do that, but like, sometimes we do that, and it's like, it causes us to create stories around those stories. But the thing is, those are actually just like created stories of our own. And sometimes that can leave us actually mistrusting somebody. Think about it like that. If it resonates with you where somebody is a jackass and you just can't trust them, pay attention to that too. I don't think that this is like the worst energy. I think this is more in your head, and I think you actually need to rest and allow that to drop away. Yeah, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from the usual type and expectations. So everybody communicates differently. Everybody feels differently. Sometimes people are not what we expect, but everything jives. You know, keep that in mind. There's a lot of chemistry here with this person. You know, I think it's also important to pay attention to that aspect. Honestly, everything here felt like deep chemistry. This piece at the end feels a little bit off. It feels a little wonky. I'm not going to scrap this video because I feel that there's some heavy content here that is positive for people. But if that end part, however it resonated with you, it may be for different groups of people, as tarot readings are. You know, I don't know everything, and I hope that I never do. Yeah, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. I think so. And again, like getting out my nerd and scientific weirdo self, like, I don't know, I kind of got giddy inside when I heard strong magnetic attraction. I don't know, that seems really, really positive to me. And here at the bottom of the deck, you have forgiving and learning. So if this is a situation where somebody, you know, may have not been 100% upfront in the past, or maybe they have a past that you don't quite know about, or maybe they're still exiting a situation with a previous partner, but they have really good rapport with you, and that's being even more so highlighted by the way that you're able to communicate with them, give them a chance. That's what I feel. All right, Cancer, I hope that this reading was helpful for you. My name is Isel, the Altruistic Mystic, and I am new to YouTube. And if this resonated, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would like to be able to build community here and be part of community here. So yeah, you know, subscription is one way to do that, and I hope that that is something that is helpful for you. So anyways, I hope you have a wonderful time, Cancer, and good luck with everything. This actually seems really nice. I hope this person comes into your life, because I don't know, I like being mentally engaged and stimulated. It sounds really good. So anyways, take care. Bye.